we have a double Aquarius.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
With the Pisces rising.
With the Pisces rising, a lot of water, a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
Detached. Alien. We're in for a treat. Guys, the final act of the night. Give it up for Mr. Peter Fraser.
Hey guys, can you turn me up a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks. Fair warning, I'm coming in hot. When I get near like 8 minutes, can you guys give me some of that ceaseless spirit music to usher me into the next plane?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you. My house was making a lot of spooky noises in that wind last night. A lot of creaking and groaning. Sounded like it was haunted. I was scared to get out of bed. Then this morning, my neighbor, he's a contractor. He explained this is all fairly normal for an old house that had so many murders happen in it. They're restless, you know? I know I look like a guy that has a lot of paranormal shit happen to him. And it's true. But I was thinking today, like, that word paranormal, like, why does that word even have normal in it? Can we just be honest? It's mostly para. People think I'm emotionless. My friends call me the snake because I'm cold-blooded. And because on a hot summer's day, I love being carried down the street on the shoulders of some dickhead. You guys see these dickheads with the snake? That's my Uber. I'm a fairly busy guy, you know. In addition to this, I'm a filmmaker. I'm working on a documentary right now, actually, about people just like me. Other Peter Frasers from around the world. Who have had their credit card declined buying lube. It's been a rough week. I'm a fairly kinky guy, you know what I mean? I need to be tied down during sex, like a 6-month lease at least. I need something keeping me there. I'm very kinky, but I've never been spanked by a woman, which I assume means they're all fairly happy with my behavior. I'm a good boy. I am. Sex with me is like when Forrest Gump beat Pulp Fiction for Best Picture. Because the critics at the time told you were wrong, but in the end, you went with a man of diminished capacity who was just in the right place at the right time. Hey, you guys ever like be at a party and then some R&B comes on, and then someone says, "Hey, that's baby making music," you know? But they usually say it in like a low voice, like, "Hey, that's a baby making music," because it's so sensual, you know, the rhythms makes you want to have babies. Well, I'm a bit of a musicologist myself, and I'm here to tell you that R&B is no one-trick pony. Like, yeah, it is good as baby-making music. It's also great for pulling out and coming all over her ass. It's such a versatile music. It's incredible, really. Hey, I was in my car the other night and I found myself bobbing my head along to this song, I Think I'm Turning Japanese. Have you guys heard this song? I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. It's a catchy song, but I don't think we can play this anymore, right? It's in 2020. It's pretty problematic. You can't just turn Japanese. I don't care if you really think so. You can't just turn Japanese. That's like the height of white privilege, am I right? Thinking you can just turn Japanese. And there was just something I wanted to clear up regarding white privilege. It's not really a privilege. It's an honor. I'm honored. It's nice just to be mentioned. But even still, you can't just turn Japanese. Like, even if you're one of these super nerdy white guys who's so into Japanese culture and says he honors them, you can't just turn Japanese without a real Japanese person biting you and sucking your blood. As the legend goes, you know? Whole world's messed up. It's these elephants now, right? Getting hunted down, almost to extinction. It's a damn tragedy, and it's a shame, because it never had to happen. If we had just admitted to ourselves earlier on in our civilization that nobody ever uses the very top or very bottom keys on a piano. We'd have so many more elephants right now. Tippy top, Billy bottom. You ever hear anyone use these keys? I watch Rocket Man. Elton John doesn't need those keys. Why do you? No musical genius. It's weird who we think is a genius, right? I was listening to that song, Imagine, by John Lennon the other day. I'm not saying he's unimaginative, but that stuff's pretty easy to imagine. He was like, imagine there's no heaven. I'm like, done. Saw Amanda's jacket. Have you guys ever tried those flamin' hot Cheetos? You guys ever tried those?
Yes.
I wouldn't suggest it. They're flamin' hot. I had a bowl of these things the other night after a show, 2 a.m., and I like spicy things, I do. But I had a bowl of these things and my mouth was on fire. Lava hot, burning hot, too hot to trot. I had to put this bowl away and have some water. Then in the morning, I woke up, I looked in the mirror. I had a giant blood blister under my lip, right here. I think it was a chemical burn. I was all nervous because I didn't know if I was going to be able to perform. And my wife was upset because she didn't think I was going to be able to do that thing with my mouth that she loves. Blues harmonica. She calls cunnilingus blues harmonica. And I play it so soulfully. And no elephants have to die for my art. I'm a musical genius. Thanks, everyone.
Here, Fraser, everyone.
How you guys doing?